And then the third aspect of this framework was gap. Now, gap is what is that factor which is stopping us from reaching from current state to desired state. So you can think of it like a question that will help you to bridge this gap between future state and current state. ठीक है. Now how do you have to fill this gap? Any idea? ये gap, ये जो question है, the thing that is stopping you from reach from current state to future state, how you can do this research, how you can fill this gap? Any thoughts? Okay, so the way to fill the gap is, so let's say I'll take an example in this case in a while. But what you have to do is you have to do a research on the gap. So let's say in this case, what I need to understand is what all factors could lead to reduction in orders in Swiggy. That is my gap. What are the factors that could lead to reduction in number of orders every month for Swiggy? So that is my gap. Now, in order to do that, what you have to do is you have to research. You have to do your research on this question. You can go to Google, you can go to Chat GPT, and then understand for a let's say food aggregator, what are the factors that could lead to reduction in orders. Then you, with your research, you might come up with different factors, and then you have to represent them in a form of representation. How do you represent it? First you start with a gap. This is your gap. Then you start with level one broader buckets. Level one may, let's say this is first factor, this is second factor, this is third factor. And then you go to level two, which is first factor, second factor, third factor. Then you get to end question. End question is the question if you answer through your data, you will be able to see whether this is an issue that is leading to the gap or not. Okay, all these levels are highly exhaustive yet exclusive. Exhaustive means these are all possible reasons out there that could lead to reduction in the orders for Swiggy. And exhaustive means exclusive means there is no overlap between these buckets.